What is up, Pisces? How are y'all doing? It is time to go ahead and get your mid-month messages knocked out here tonight, all right? For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description box of this video. Also, we have now added the tarot reading course to my website as well. It's still the first link in the description, the very first one, but for those of you who just normally go straight to my website, it's on there too, along with the tarot card readings. Tarot reading course for $11.11. If you're interested in learning how to read, I feel like I broke it down and made it as easy to understand as humanly fucking possible. So, all right, let's just jump into this. Let's get a quick past, present, future. Focusing very heavily on the past. For those of you not inquiring about the past, sit tight. We'll get to you here in a little bit. Quick past, present, future for Pisces universe. Woo-hoo. Devil card. So y'all were a toxic mixture, weren't you? Notice how I worded that. I'm not pointing fingers. Not saying you're toxic, not saying they're toxic. Maybe some of you were. Maybe some of you aren't, and they were. I don't know. I don't care, to be honest with you. All I know is the mixture, like vinegar and baking soda. Yeah. All right. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I think, though, some of you just jump straight into a sex-based connection. I know there's at least one of you that ended up with a 3-year-long booty call. It happens, man. It happens. I'd be lying if I said I didn't never do that. Fucking hey, I ended up with 2 kids out of that deal. Oh, well, man, it happens to the best of us, you know. All right, let's see. Boom, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, man. There was just some sneaky shit going on in the past. I can't tell who it was. Can't tell if it was you being sneaky. Can't tell if it was them being sneaky. Or maybe it was a little bit of both. Maybe neither of you for some of you. Maybe you definitely couldn't really fucking totally trust them. And hey, maybe they couldn't totally trust you either. Maybe y'all were both being a little bit sneaky, a little bit shady towards each other. It happens. I mean, at the end of the day, like if your intuition is telling you that you can't really trust them, how many of you are going to be 100% trustworthy to somebody that you can't trust or that you don't feel like you can trust? No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You are not. No. So, yeah, just some sneaky shit going on in the past. Creeping up in the present moment, somebody is strongly considering reaching out and communicating. Strongly. I don't know if this is you. Is this you? Like seriously sitting and meditating. Some of you trying to ask the universe, should I reach out to this person? Would this be a good idea? Does the universe wish for me to reach out to this person and whatnot? Let's see what's happening in the future. Okay, I'm feeling like, yep. So I'm thinking a conversation is going to be had between the two of you to clear the air, but I'm not seeing reconciliation with the death card here. More than likely, y'all going to clear the air, squash the beef. It's going to feel like 1,000 pounds lifts off of your chest. You're going to be like, and then you go that way, they go this way. That's what it looks like. Yeah, no new start in love between the two of you. Okay. All right, let's look at this person's energy, feelings, and intentions. How they feel about you and whatnot. How's this person feel about Pisces universe? The Magician. Oh. Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. Well, they've lost a lot of passion. They do have a special place in their heart for you, but they have lost a lot of passion. But they are very curious as to what you've been up to. They are curious as to what you've been up to, but for whatever reason, I feel like they just don't really trust you all that much. I don't think it has anything to do with trusting you as far as honesty goes. I think they don't trust you as far as whether or not it would turn into drama between the two of you. That's what it is. They're probably afraid that you would try to start some drama or try to just start some shit, something to that effect, you know? Yeah. This person's been playing the field, dating around, exploring other options. They do wonder what you've been up to, though. They do. They are curious as to where you've been, what's been going on in your life. Okay. Let's see if they are taking action towards you. Are they taking action? Is there any kind of outcome happening? Now, Knight of Pentacles reversed. I don't think they're actually the ones taking action. I don't. Two Knights both reversed. I don't think so. And more than likely, I kind of feel like it's you that's going to end up starting the conversation here. Yeah, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Death card again. They're pretty much just letting it die for the most part. They do think about you all the time, though. They do think about you all the time. For some of you, this person possibly even dreams about you at night. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to put words to that. That's strange for it to come out that way because usually there's some kind of emotions involved. I miss you. I love you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. For this, though, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like, man, I wonder what Pisces has been up to. I don't miss you. I don't love you. I'm just curious as to what you've been up to. That's what this feels like. I've never really seen that come out like that before. Not really. Not quite like that. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Ooh, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Swords reversed. What in the world? Oh, okay. I see. Nice. So until you have learned the lesson that situation was meant to teach you, and not only have you learned the lesson, but you began applying that lesson to your life, then reach out to them. Do the best you can to start asking yourself, okay, what did I learn from that experience? Now, by the way, this does not mean that you were the one in the wrong. It does not matter if you were the one in the wrong or not. You know, I'm sure some of you were very wrong, and I'm sure some of you weren't wrong at all. Does not matter. I don't care if you were in the right or in the wrong. It does not matter if you are a good person or a bad person or a smart person or a dumb person. Every single connection that you have ever had has a lesson to be learned. So do a little bit more meditation. What did I learn from that experience? And once you've figured out what you learned from that experience, start applying what you learned to your life. You want to start gaining an understanding as to why that was meant to happen the way that it happened. Have you ever uttered the phrase, everything happens for a reason? Yeah, you have. Don't lie. Don't lie. We've all said that at least once. The funny thing about us humans, though, is that we love to say that when shit's going good. Oh, man, when things are going good, love life's good, money's good, social life is good. Oh, everything happens for a reason. But then the minute shit starts getting sketchy and sideways and scary and nerve-wracking, then all of a sudden, everything happens for a reason except for this thing. Oh, no, that must not be happening for a reason. The universe is kind of stupid sometimes. Everything happens for a reason. The question is not, did that happen for a reason? The question is, what was the reason? Do a little bit more reflecting and a little bit more soul searching until you can start coming up with a general idea and understanding as to what that reason might have been. Then reach out to this person. Then you might end up seeing a side of this person that you never even knew existed. You may end up being able to experience a connection with this person you never thought you'd be able to have. Because you see what happens when you start doing this kind of shit? This is energy work. You hear that little term, that little phrase tossed around the spiritual community, energy work, but one of the things that pisses me off so bad is all these wannabes in the spiritual community. They talk the cute little fluffy talk, but they don't explain it. What is energy work? That is a form of energy work. Okay. So what's happening when you do this type of energy work is now you are stepping up to the next level. Okay. So now the next time you and this person have a conversation, not only are they going to kind of probably give you the side eye first, but they're going to have to get to know you all over again. You might have to get to know them all over again too. All right. Let's look at the next connection due to come in. Next connection due to come in. Let's look at the next connection due to come in. All right. For Pisces. I bet none of y'all got notified, did you? None of y'all got notified? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I did those videos this morning talking about my little sleep paralysis thing. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. That makes sense. All right. I still think it's bullshit, though. Why? Why after 3 videos does YouTube stop notifying people? Why? All right. Boom, boom. Communications. A little bit fucked up. God damn it, man. Why? I hate it. I hate this fucking card, dude. I hate it. Let me tell you a little something about me. It's going to blow your mind. You ain't going to believe me. I hate giving negative readings. Shocker. Oh, Rich Lop's an asshole. He's such a negative reader. No, I'm an honest reader. I'm an honest reader. I got to put this on the table real quick. Okay. I've had a long day. I went on a long run today. I gotta get something out of the way. I got to rant. I'm an honest reader. Okay. You know, there are tarot card readers out there who remove all the negative cards from the deck. You know why? Because they are terrified of your mean, shitty comments. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, fucking unsubscribe. I don't give a shit. Okay. So I don't give negative readings to be an asshole. I'm an honest reader. I would rather tell you the truth and piss you off than blow smoke up your ass so that you'll like me. I'm not going to do that. I just can't. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So the point that I'm making, I keep seeing this card pop up, man, and I want to steer around it. For those of you who don't know anything about the tarot, this dude right here, this dude is the most dishonest, deceitful, lying, cheating, backstabbing little shitbag in the entire tarot. This dude right here. And I'm not going to lie, it's like the 3rd fucking time this card has come out tonight. I've been trying not to mention it. I think I've mentioned it once before. Oh, but it looks like there's some sneaky, shady shit going on. Let's try to twist it into a positive. I'll try as hard as I can. So right off the bat, when the two of y'all first connect, there's not mutual honesty between the two of you. I don't know who it is. I don't know who's being a little shithead and being a little liar and not being 100% real and honest. I think it has a lot to do with the past too. Honestly, is what it feels like to me because the death card is in the reverse. Oh, man. You know what? Fuck this. Let's go ahead and look at this person's energy. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this person's energy. Let's dig it up a little bit deeper. I'm gonna try to twist this into something good. I'm gonna try if I can. Oh, okay. They feel a really, 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 really intense connection with you. Really intense. Really intense. Okay. I think it's starting to make a little bit more sense now. Oh, yeah, yeah. So they don't want to tell you. They're lying to you about how they feel. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're lying about their feelings. Truth of the matter is, they probably have never felt a connection this intense at all. And I think it scares the shit out of them. They're afraid of unrequited love. I think probably their last relationship was unrequited love. Probably. I think so. So they're afraid of that happening again. They're like, if I let you know that this is how I feel, then you will be consciously aware of the fact that you have the power to completely destroy me. I don't know if I trust you not to abuse that power. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Cool. Right on. Okay. So they're lying to you about their feelings. Yeah, they feel this connection much, much, much stronger than they're letting on. They're scared. Scared of getting hurt. All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's take a look. Let's see the outcome then. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Hermit reversed. Sun card. Moon card reversed. High Lover's card. There you go. But this person's still being stubborn and keeping their guard up for the first month. But oh man, they falling in love with you though. This is gonna be long term. It is. It's gonna be long term. It is. With that moon card in the reverse, they will eventually end up opening up. It might take a little bit longer than a month though. Might take longer than a month, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, good deal. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't see this crashing and burning. No worst case scenario. Okay. No worst case scenario. All right. Oh, let me see here before I forget. What signs do I have? I don't understand why they have the Virgo sign on the Queen of Swords. I don't like that. But it's there. So for some of you, it could be a Virgo, I guess. But this is not an earth card. This is an air card. So I don't know why that symbol is even on this card, but whatever. But as far as the major arcana, I have Taurus, Libra, Aries, Pisces, and Leo, and Virgo. Oh, I do have a Virgo card here. I have the Hermit. The Virgo shows up in every damn Pisces reading I do. And you know how many Virgo Pisces personal readings I do? Fucking shit tons. Lots of them, dude. Lots of them. So I know that's a very common energetic mixture. Very common. And those two are opposites too. That's the weird part. All right. Okay, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice on the next soul contract due to come in? What's the advice? You see it? Emotional independence. Now, I know some of my long-term followers are like, oh my God, not this shit again. Sorry, this is the card that came out. Emotional independence. What does that mean? What that means, our biggest problem as humans is we have been programmed, brainwashed, and manipulated into giving all control of our emotions to the outside world. All control, especially with relationships. Okay, you know the leading cause of relationship failure? You know what the leading cause is? I need a person to make me feel the way that I want to feel. I need a person to show up in my life and create my happiness for me. That's the leading cause of relationship failure. Now, that's not Rich Lopp's opinion. I unfortunately don't have the time, but there is quantum physics behind why that works that way. I break that down and explain that a lot in other videos. So I'll spare you of that tonight. But emotional independence. Basically, what that means is when it all comes down to it, I'm not saying two people shouldn't come together and do everything they can to make each other happy. I'm not saying don't be there for your partner. I'm not saying your partner shouldn't be there for you. What I'm saying is we need to stop giving all control of our emotions to the outside world. That's what I'm saying. We need to get out of the vibration of lack, need, and desperation. Yes, do everything you can to be there for your partner and support them emotionally. Yes, they should do the same thing to you. However, if for whatever reason one day you wake up and your partner isn't available emotionally because they're going through some shit and you're not available to them emotionally because you're going through some shit, so you have no other person to turn to but yourself, what are you going to do? Thank you for that super chat. The Good Life, thank you. Appreciate you. What are you going to do? I got to get me right. I got to get me right. I don't have nobody to turn to right now. Everybody else I know is all going through some shit. They're not emotionally available to support me. I have no shoulder to lean on. I have no ear to vent to. I have nobody to give me any words of encouragement. I'm all by myself right now. This is where emotional independence. Okay, well, I got to go inside and get my vibe right. That's all that means. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean go be alone. It doesn't mean cut people out of your life. It doesn't mean that. Make sense? All right. Now, random freestyle advice. Where did that go? There it is. Whatever advice Pisces needs to hear the most. Whatever advice Pisces needs to hear the most. Could be anything. About anything. It don't matter what it is. Hey, ooh, Page of Wands in the reverse. Hang on. 4 swords reversed. 6 of swords reversed. Okay. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. Again, another piece of advice I've given a million times before, but this will be probably best for the new faces. Every single day, every day, I get should I questions. Should I go look for a new job? Should I move to a new state? Should I write this book I've been wanting to write? Should I start this YouTube channel I've been wanting to start? Should I? I get should I questions every day. And I always tell my clients the same thing before the first card hits the table. If you're ever in a situation in your life and you're wondering whether or not you should do something, there's a really easy way to find out. Try it. Try it. If you should not, the universe will not let you. You must first walk up to the door and see if it triggers the motion sensor and gets it to open. If it doesn't, turn the doorknob. If it's locked, knock on it. What this means is take action to see if you can get that door to open. If that door opens and you're able to pass through with little to no resistance, that's the universe saying yes. If that door does not open, back away. Do one or two things. Either return back later, give it another knock, or go knock on another door. Go find a door that will open. I live my life by this. I've been living my life by this since I was homeless. It has not let me down so far. I tell you what, look, here's what happened to me. We moved into this house here in Vegas back in April 2020, almost 3 years ago. Within the first 6 months that we were here, we're renting. We're renting here. My wife and I got to talking about whether or not we should buy a home. And we went back and forth, discussed the pros and the cons and the pros and the cons. And should we rent? Should we buy? Should we rent? Should we buy? Rent, buy, rent, buy, rent, buy. And finally I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to knock on that door. See if the universe will open it. So I sat down with a mortgage company. Nope. Sorry, Mr. Lop. We can't approve you. Can't approve me. You see the money that I make? Oh, no. Oh, no. Your income is beautiful. Some tax document you're missing here or something like that. Something to do with my taxes. So, sorry, we can't approve you. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason, universe said no. About 6 months later, wonder if the universe changed its mind yet. I'm going to give it another knock. Sat down with another mortgage company. Nope, sorry, Mr. Lop. We can't approve you. Okay, so I sat down with these other people about 6 months ago, and they said I needed some tax document, and I have that now. So what's the fucking problem now? And I don't even remember what it was. It was something that made no fucking sense. Now, this is when you can tell when the universe is saying no. The universe will defy all logic if it's saying no. So one of the things that we got to learn how to distinguish when the universe is saying no. When is the universe saying no? When is the universe saying yes, but you need to work a little bit harder? When it starts making no fucking sense. Like no logical sense. All right, universe. All right then, dude, whatever. Universe said no. Okay, so I guess universe wants me here. I have no clue why. That made no sense. I don't understand it. Now, we're about to move. My career is taking me elsewhere. Makes sense now. Now, looking back, it's like, universe was like, no, I got something in mind for you, dude. Got something else in mind for you. Stay put there for a few years. I got something in mind for you later on down the line. It's not time for that yet. Don't you go nowhere. You don't need to own no home right now. Okay, cool. Makes sense now. Now I understand it. So think about that. Think about that. If you're ever wondering whether or not you should do something, should you move to a new state? Well, what would happen if you started taking action towards that? What would happen? Apply for an apartment in a new city. Apply for a job in a new city. I guarantee you, if you're feeling a call because that's what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to get that job and you're going to get that apartment. Bam. And basically the universe will do it for you. As soon as you just start walking, everything will start falling in line. And basically the universe will be behind you, pushing you through the door. I had somebody come to me one time, a personal client, and he said, did I make the right decision? I feel so weird. This doesn't feel right. He said, I sold everything that I owned. Sold my business, sold my car, sold my this, sold my that. And I just moved to Italy. And I don't feel right. And I said, well, let me ask you this. How long were you in that particular chapter of your life? He said, 20 years. I said, 20 years? Of course that's going to feel weird. Your whole brain is wired to that 20-year routine. You're going to need to give it at least 1 year to start feeling comfortable. You know, I said, was it difficult for you to make that decision? He goes, no, it basically did it all happened for me. I didn't even have to do it. I took 2 steps in that direction and the universe made everything else happen for me. It's like that door opened and I was pushed through it. I was like, then yes, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. See what I'm saying? All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you for tuning in and playing along once again, y'all. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all show me day in and day out every time I get on here and do this. I don't just say that, y'all. I really do mean that. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading or purchase the tarot reading course for $11.11. It's all in the description of this video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.